Doesn't exist. And you go, yeah, it's there in D.C. on the Potomac, District of Criminals. They go, no. You go, yes. And they go, no. And they just play these games. There's no military training to take your guns. There's no domestic spying. There's no NSA listening to you. They play these mind games, and it just doesn't work anymore. Joe in Texas on Jade Helm. Thanks for calling. Thanks for holding. You're on the air.
How are you, Alex, sir?
Good, brother. Welcome.
Thank you. Alex, I got a couple quick topics. I'm going to try to talk real fast, but the first one is credit to you on the drone thing. They're getting ready to implement it in the county sheriff's office in Uvalde, Texas. There is a headline in the Uvalde Leader News about it. And then secondly is I wanted to ask you about, I heard regarding, I went on the web and covered everything on Jade Helm that I could cover. There's one article on there, Alex, about that they're going to use, on the special operations, they're going to use something the equivalency of advanced warfare, which I know you've covered before, as far as the sound cannons on like mind control kind of thing. And
I didn't know that they were going to be using LRADs and microwave guns, but I know that at Tea Party events, I kept telling folks it's for us, and then out in Orange County, they had a pro-gun rally a few years ago, and here they showed up with a bunch of the microwave guns and the sound cannons, and now it's just standard. And I told folks, this is for us. And they go, no, it's not. No, it's not. But yes, they're going to have crowd control, riot control, cordoning of cities drills. But those won't be given media attention. They're going to give dirty bomb and decontamination events media attention to say, see, Alex Jones, or that unnamed website from Austin, said that we were coming to kill you. We didn't kill you. We just came and handed out lollipops. So, again, that's how they play their psyops.
Yes, sir. And I just, like I say, I'm up here in the Kill Country. One of the locations that I noticed on there was Leakey, Texas. I'm about 30 miles as far as a crow flies, but I'm back in the community, and there's several veterans up here where I live in my community. I'm an ex-Marine, was in the Noriega campaign and back in the early 80s, but it concerns me because of one of the things that was mentioned in one of the articles was that they can use this thing on their own troops. And if they do something like that, Alex, it's going to be, you don't know what the troops are going to do. And it concerns me because being up here, and I've been spreading the word, there was a Uvalde County Real County deputy that's from Leakey, came up here. He's a new deputy, and he said, like, I'm just getting my bearings on the roads up here and stuff like that. And my mother-in-law happened to be, she lives down the road from me, and she said that she asked him about the operation, and he said, well, there's nothing to worry about. It's just regular exercise. And I know better being in the service and what's involved, but...
Well, if you were part of the Panama invasion, that they did these exact operations for a year beforehand, before they truly invaded. And this is a psyop on the troops, the public, you name it. But just like they tested atomics on the troops, and a lot of them died of cancer later, they are doing the same thing, testing microwave guns, the sound cannons on the military people as well. So the military are the biggest victims, and the police are big victims in this as well, because they're being psyoped more than anybody else. God bless you, sir, and we appreciate you. We're going to go to break and come back with more calls, but here's what the system's most afraid of. And we're going to create a section on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. We're going to create a hotline during Jade Helm, but for any other event, because this stuff is just happening everywhere while we speak, not just Jade Helm, that seemed to get people's attention because it listed Texas and Utah and Orange County as basically terrorist areas. They're afraid of you, the veterans especially, and just citizens, period. We're all veterans of this globalist takeover, whether we know it or not. I mean, we're in the 21st century Psy war. You're in a war whether you know it or not. They're afraid of you videotaping, you reporting, you putting it on YouTube, you sending it to us. So everybody just get ready, relax. You hear there's drills going on, go out there and cover it. And if there's nothing to hide, they won't threaten you to turn your cameras off, which they do us all the time.
By now you know that wireless technology like cell phones do in fact pose dangers to the health and privacy of everyone. Block-It Pocket's wide range of products are unmatched in providing the protection you deserve. No scare tactics, just common sense. BlockItPocket.com offers quality American-made options to alleviate and eliminate these invisible dangers. Learn more at BlockItPocket.com or call 888-315-9618. BlockItPocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
Who has over 65 seed varieties of 34 different vegetables?
Down to Earth.
Who has over 63,000 seeds packaged to last 50 years?
Down to Earth.
Whose seeds can be frozen to maintain germination?
Down to Earth seeds. No hybrids, no GMOs, just proven old-time seed varieties grown all over the country by our grandparents. Our kids have the best variety and the largest quantities of vegetable seed for the best price. Get your food security now at downtoearthseeds.com or call 870-427-3039.
Hi, folks. Alex Jones here with some important information. I want to tell you about Matt Redhawk and his team of patriots over at My Patriot Supply. Several years ago, Matt was sitting in his two-bedroom apartment, frustrated with the direction this country was headed and the charlatans willing to sell us out for a quick buck. Deciding to take action, a company run by patriots for patriots was born. My Patriot Supply has never taken a loan or accepted outside funding. They now operate 2 distribution facilities and employ over 50 hardworking American men and women. It is rare to find companies who practice what they preach. And that's why I stock my pantry with high-quality storable foods from My Patriot Supply. Go to mypatriotsupply.com/Alex today for special offers on emergency food storage or call their preparedness specialist at 866-229-0927. That's 866-229-0927. Do business with someone who shares your values. mypatriotsupply.com/Alex.
As if chlorine in our water weren't bad enough, now they're adding ammonia?
It's true. Some municipalities are now adding ammonia plus chlorine to your water supply. It's a disinfectant called chloramine. But with a trusted Big Berkey water filter, you can keep chloramine out of your water. New NSF EPA certified lab tests show EPA Berkey water filters remove chloramines, pharmaceuticals, BPA, pesticides, bacteria and viruses, all forms of fluoride, and much more. Big Berkey water filters are the original and most trusted on the market. The gold standard in water purification. And our filters last for years at less than 2 cents per gallon. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get your Big Berkey today. Call 1-877-99-BERKEY or click BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. That's 1-877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
When the day comes where the world changes forever, you can be ready at a moment's notice. With Survivalist Camps, the ultimate fully functional off-the-grid survival bug-out house that's completely mobile and ready to go. All the comforts of an RV, but custom built to outlast any other trailer. Learn more at survivalistcamps.com. Due to overwhelming response, limited inventory is available. Be ready with survivalistcamps.com. Survivalist Camps, providing your basic needs to survive.
Silver has always been nature's very own antibiotic, and only one system allows you to generate an endless supply of natural silver solutions. SilverLungs.com. You'll find no wild claims or pseudoscience, just a lifetime of nano-sized pure silver solutions. The Silver Lungs generator allows you to make your own, so stop paying for silver solutions. The unique lung delivery system targets respiratory infections where other silver solutions simply cannot reach. See the Silver Lungs generator and lung delivery system at SilverLungs.com. That's SilverLungs.com.
Ooh, Lordy, my trouble so hard. Ooh, Lordy, my trouble so hard. Don't nobody know my trouble.
We've got a great political cartoon up on Infowars.com on the right-hand side, halfway down. Political illustration that really says it all. It shows what looks like about 1,000-pound man sitting there with the optometrist doctor, who's Rand Paul, and he says, okay, you need to go on a diet. And he's pointing at the site test board. It says cut spending. And the big government creature is saying, Dr. Rand, I'd like a second opinion. And how do we know it's big government? As I narrate for radio listeners, he has a big I heart big government tattoo on his right bicep. And that's what this comes down to. This country, this world is sick. No one can deny that. And then when we sit here and point out things that are blaringly going on, the media either lies or government lies, or they attack us. It's crazy. And so the system isn't trying to fix anything. They're just trying to create bigger crises that give them more power. But they'll lose everything in the end if the crisis gets so big that society and civilization implodes. The globalists think they built this world, and they didn't. Humanity built this civilization, not the parasites. Rob in Oregon, thank you for holding. Then we'll go to Chris and Donna and Lissa and Dennis and others. Go ahead, Rob.
AJ, always a pleasure. Appreciate the time. I know you don't like the thanks, so I won't give it, but give an atta-girl to the wife for keeping you sane enough to keep rolling you out every day to deal with this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty little AJ juniors like me, so thank you for that.
Thank you, brother.
But, hey, quick plug, Oxy Powder. Wow. All I'm going to say is wow. So no stats, nothing like that, but the proof is right there in front of you, so solid on that. But, hey, the real thing, Alex, is I think this country is starting to upset me that I think we need to move the debate from if these things happen to they did happen, like in 9/11, like in Oklahoma City, and start dealing with that end, and maybe move the show to like a strategy point of view. But these police officers on that end, why not police your own? If you're on a basketball team and you got a bad apple or two, you police your own. And they deal with it, and you weed it out that way.
Well, that's the globalist plan, is to try to get bad police chief in place that'll further federalize, globalize, and protect thugs to get the bad people out of there to create corrupt cultures. They want corrupted police departments in many areas so that the bad guys on top are safe. The mafias in government and corporations classically want corrupt cops so they're protected. And once you get a city or town that has that, it degenerates. Once you get a country that has it, it collapses. And so we know where corruption goes.
Yeah, agreed. I just think that if you're awake enough, like we talk about them being one of the most awake groups, they ought to be able to be smart enough to infiltrate this and work it back the other way.
Well, they are. They are. And, I mean, some departments are horrible. Some are okay. Some are great. Some have resisted the takeover. Others have gone along with it but actually haven't played along. I mean, look, our hope lies to some extent with the police, but also our damnation does. Same thing with the military. That's why we obsess on it a lot. It's why the globalists obsess on it. And we shouldn't let the ADL and Southern Poverty Law Center, both discredited groups that have lost lawsuits and been connected to all sorts of criminal activity, we need to not have them training our police. I appreciate your call. I mean, you want to start somewhere? Start right there. The Southern Poverty Law Center folks quarterbacked Oklahoma City. Look it up. Quarterbacked it. Look it up. I mean, I can spend 8 hours on it. A Noble Lie breaks it down. The ADL got caught breaking into police files. They've lost a bunch of lawsuits. They make stuff up. It's a left-wing Israeli front. I mean, it's a foreign operating group in the country trying to demonize anybody that... I'm sick of it. Let's go ahead and talk to Chris in New York. Chris, you're on the air.
Hi, Alex. Thank you. I want to talk about your favorite friend, George Soros.
Oh, yes. What a sweetie pie. You mean the Nazi collaborator that's up and walking around?
Exactly. The loving liberal Nazi. Exactly. It seems that he has his eyes, along with the Clintons, on another country to destabilize. That country is the Dominican Republic. They are trying to push all the undocumented Haitians over to that side.
You know what? This is too important. Stay there. Don't hang up, Chris. I'm not going to cut you off. I meant to cover this a year ago, and then it accelerated. I know about this. I've never been in the Dominican Republic, but I was talking to one of my family members that's in special operations, and he was telling me about what's going on. And I got to think about what I'm going to say here. I don't want to release anything I'm not supposed to, but I'm going to come right back to you on the other side. Absolutely. George Soros is involved with the UN. You can look at a satellite of that island. That on the east is the Dominican Republic, on the west is Haiti. And, of course, it had a different name back when it was a unified island. Hispaniola. We're going to break it down straight ahead.
We're on the